welcome back.
Hello, welcome back. I think one group of people who may be doing better business these days is the pawnbrokers.
Pawnbrokers, yep. I was in touch with the Pawnbrokers Association, and they told me that they've actually seen an increase in the number of customers pawning their jewelry. So, you know, probably because of the recession. So it's probably a good time for people who want to buy jewelry, and in some cases, because usually they sometimes take watches as well. Yep. And the savings can be up to 40% of the normal retail price offered by second-hand dealers.
So what, you buy from the pawnbrokers?
Yeah, when you buy back.
Do they sell?
Yeah,
they sell. Yeah, they sell. Because if the items are usually first sold through a public auction. We talk about
so that's what you do,
yes,
right? Okay.
But we call it the unredeemed pledges, whereby the owners of all these items, they are not going forward to the shops, okay, to redeem, and after 6 months they are put for sale through public auction. That's where we are involved. So the public can attend such auctions, view the items, and participate in the bidding. Yes.
So how often are these auctions held? Or?
These auctions are held on the third Saturday of every month.
Every month.
Correct.
Okay. Do a lot of people know about it? Like,
I didn't know that.
It's the first time I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, there are advertisements.
Published in the papers.
Yes, published in the papers.
Okay.
So, notice page, yes,
Okay.
notice page, and these items are basically display for public viewing from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on the third Saturday of every month.
Every month.
Yes, and they are held in five hotels. Yeah, two of them at this Royal at Queens. One is at Royal Hotel at Newton. One is at RELC. The other one will be at Singapore Turf Club. So the advertisement has all these details: the timing for public viewing, the time of the auction.
Is that the same with SingPost auctions as
yes.
well?
Yes, SingPost also have this pawn shop transactions. So same thing, if the goods are not redeemed, and they will also go for public auction together with the several hundreds of pawnbrokers in Singapore. Yes.
Have you seen a spike in the number of people showing up recently for such auctions also?
Yes, we see newcomers. We also see some foreigners who are staying in the hotels, and they come by to take a look.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, so to them is, lots of jewelries, lots of watches, and they are very intrigued by it. But of course, they have to put aside few hours to sit through the auction and then call for the items that they are interested in.
Jeremy, you mentioned that it was like quite a tedious process, and like you have to be quite disciplined when you go for these such.
Well, I wouldn't say it's tedious. It's quite a fun experience, but because you're almost competing for a certain item, etc. Sometimes the ego gets in the way, and you tend to sort of like, I'm going to beat that guy. It's mine, you know.
And so then you forget about the price.
Exactly, and then all of a sudden, when you're writing your check at the end, then you think, oh dear. Okay.
Did I actually say that?
Yeah, but of course,
but you can still get good bargains. Especially, usually I find you go to the first few lots. You go in there, you bid on them because the audience hasn't warmed up yet, and so usually if you go in there and you bid on the first 3 or 4 lots, you can get the best deal.
So what's the best deal you've got at an auction?
Probably not. That would be going back before I even went into cash converters. I bought this lovely set of chairs at a furniture auction, and then afterwards I found out that they had friends, and the guys, the auctioneer said, "These come with friends." And I didn't quite realize that meant that they had little termites in them. So I learned.
But I believe in our local auction scenes, like if it's items displayed, then buyers beware. You can inspect them, and you have to know the condition and do your arithmetics before you bid. Yes.
Yeah. Are there any? But
No, there's no recourse with an auction. Once you,
Once you
buy it, then
that's
it's
it.
a buyer beware. So.
it's
There's no
final.
30-day money-back guarantee.
No such thing.
No such thing.
Anyway, we talk about finding bargains and at auctions and second-hand stores like cash converters. But Melissa also went down to Orchard Road, speak to some people to find out what other ways they go about looking for cheap stuff.
Yep. Take a look.
Do you go anywhere online to look for sales and things like that, or newspaper?
Never shop online. I don't know. Online shopping, I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper or like I have no idea because I don't really live here. So
Normally I go around, but online shopping is because they don't have to spend on rental and stuff like that. So normally their clothes are cheaper. Yeah, for dresses and tops.
Like local online shops?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or even spree websites.
Spree websites.
Yeah.
I don't have the habit on that because it depends on whether is it authentic and whether is it trustworthy, the website. So I think there's a lot of risk factors there that we have to see.
I used to do some of my shopping online, but then I got burned. So bad experiences, one bitten, twice shy. So
Like what sort of bad experiences in?
they sent me the wrong size and the wrong design. So
Oh, okay. So you never want to try online shopping again, or?
never say never, but not in the near foreseeable future, I guess.
Well, I just go online to search for the cheapest stuff. But I don't really do online shopping.
But do you think it's a lot cheaper to shop online than it is like buying from the shops here?
Well, yeah, it depends really. Sometimes you get a best deal on the internet when you buy from someone that directly, rather than going to the shop. That's like much more expensive.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of youths are heading online to try and get good bargains.
And that's where Farida comes
Yes, that's me. Yeah.
So where do you usually go?
I like to go online and go to British websites. Like one particular website that I like is ASOS. It actually carries a lot of British brands and also American brands. And I usually only buy them when it's on sale because it's in pounds and it's really expensive, and then there's also shipping and so on. And I also tend to buy in bulk we share with a bunch of friends and so on, so that you minimize the shipping fee. Yeah, so that's one of the websites that I go to. But I also go to local websites, like I buy from locals, and I find that it is definitely cheaper. Like for example, a top that would cost 30 plus in like Topshop and so on, you can get it at about 18. But also there's the risk that he or she might not be legitimate and so on. But I just take a gamble.
Yeah.
Have you had any sort of like bad experiences then?
I'm happy to say no. But I have heard of other people who have been cheated of their money. But I've also heard about, I have a few friends who are sellers themselves. I have also heard of actually buyers cheating them. So it is a two-way thing. So one way to check whether it's legitimate or not, I guess, is just by, because they put on live journal and so on. So maybe you can look at the tags and the comments and so on. Yeah, so that's one way to judge it.
Okay. Like for me, I usually just buy stuff from like, Amazon, and like there's no way. I don't think they'll cheat me. But one thing I don't like about online shopping is, let's say if you buy from Amazon, it really varies the delivery time. Sometimes it's 1 week, sometimes about a month
or even longer.
Because I'm not going to pay for like the premium shipping or whatever, right? So yeah, it's the waiting that's sort of like.
But the waiting makes it fun, right? I don't know. I like waiting.
Yeah, like when you get the package finally.
Like, yay!
But, yeah, before that, and it's a bit. And then I don't really shop, like let's say online, local sellers, because then you have to transfer money to them, and then you have to meet them, or then your thing come in like a weird post-pack little package. Yeah.
Right. It looks very dodgy.
Yeah. And I heard of people who like, I have to meet this guy. He's buying something from me, like the MRT stations.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper if you choose to meet them at a specific MRT. Like I buy from this website called Vestiges. It's by this NTU undergrad. Her clothes are actually imported from Korea, Bangkok.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, but
they're all in China.
Is it? But they're not very expensive, and I think it's quite worth the money. Like I paid. Recently I bought this top which is only about $20, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But of course I have to meet her at Raffles City, and I said, can you just send to me? It's like, it's extra $3. I'm like, okay, suddenly it's not so cheap anymore. Okay, never mind, I'll just meet you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe check with Mary and Jeremy. Is this pretty much like young people?
Well, no, I mean, I buy
do
online, but it would be certain products. Like I would buy books online.
Yeah.
Especially now, the pound is actually quite.
And Amazon has got good deals.
So if you actually, because the pound used to be 3-to-1 and now it's 2-to-1 almost. So you can actually get some good deals there. But I would only probably buy certain types of product like books or
I guess
DVDs
clothes is a bit hard if you're not there to try it on.
I just feel like you have to try it.
Yeah, I can't really trust websites. So
clothes is hard. Also, the second-hand goods. I mean, although there's quite a lot going on online, again, it's that counterparty risk that you have, and whether you know if it comes, is it going to have a big scratch on it or something like that? They didn't tell you about. So.
Yeah, and that's what some of your customers told me. Is those who didn't want to speak on camera, just say it's easier. You come here, you give your things, and then they give you cash.
But we find they like to feel. They really like to look at it and check it out.
Yeah.
And also, I suppose we offer a 30-day warranty. And so if there is a problem on an item, then they can bring it back and we'll resolve that problem. So.
What about you, Mary?
Yeah,
online shopping.
Yeah, like Jeremy. Yeah, bought books online. Amazon. Clothes, yes. With some of my office colleagues, we will get together. We order in various sizes. So if I take that piece and it doesn't fit me, somebody can take over. Yeah. So so far so good. Yes.
Actually, that's a pretty good system. Then I mean, then the item won't go to waste.
You can try that.
Yeah.
Actually, we decided to do everyone a favor, and we found some websites
blogs and websites,
where they tell you some
where
bargains,
to find, like, cheap bargains for clothes.
Yeah, one of them is tualobang.blogspot.com.
Yeah, so any lobang anyone has about upcoming sale or ongoing sale, warehouse sale, they kind of post it all here.
And this website is set up by a couple, and with the help of some friends who sort of make these clippings or get these things online. They actually do scan like ads that they see and then they put online. I think these are not really the ones, but yeah, they pretty much have everything that's happening in Singapore. Warehouse sale, Adidas warehouse sale, then people ask about, when is the Nike warehouse sale? So it's a very tight-knit community of bargain hunters who are just sharing.
And there's like a chat and stuff
there's a chat
on the blog.
So they share information on what's coming up, what's past, what to look out for, and pretty good stuff.
Will you consider that?
Yeah.
Do you know of tualobang.com?
No.
Now you know.
Yes.
Now both of you know.
Thank you.
Okay, there's also another one. It's ladiesconcept.livejournal.com. I think this is one of those websites that Farida may be interested in, or is
I might have actually seen it.
Yeah. So, and it's quite nice because they get this girl
modeling all the outfits.
Yeah, I think she's posing at some condominium.
This is basically how it looks like for all the
most
other
websites.
Oh, okay.
You've got a girl posing. Sometimes she has no face,
and they always look down.
Yeah.
So
and it's quite informative. There's like it fits. So and so, how many?
They give the
what it says here is the model is like a size 8. So then and the dress is what size? So then you can sort of like estimate. Okay, I'm about size 8, so maybe And a lot of these stuff are below $30. I think the dresses that we just saw earlier were about $25.
It's quite cheap.
So looks quite good. But
look at the detailing. It's like
close up. I have to show you the zip. And then it comes in different colors. And there's another one which is quite similar, daintyroom.livejournal.com. It's about it's also one of those that Farida
checks out.
Yes, I've seen this one.
You've seen this one?
I've seen this one.
Voila! It's our virgin collection.
I've never bought anything from here, but I've definitely seen this one.
Okay.
They actually have their own community as well. They're quite a tight-knit community. They'll come together. Not only do they sell online, they'll come together to do the home club
sale.
The flea market.
Okay.
Flea markets. I guess that's another avenue to get cheap bargains.
No, but for Farida, when you go to websites like this, right, what is usually the clincher? Is it like the many pictures or price?
The pictures are obviously, one thing. Yeah, it helps to see the item and so on, but I'll just look for the price. Like, honestly, if it's just if there's anything, I don't pay anything above 25 actually. If it's online, if it's local, yeah, I don't pay above 25. I also check whether they accept like how's the payment
transaction.
So if it's ATM or anything. And I also don't like a lot of the live journals. How you order is you comment. And
that's weird. Yeah,
it's very,
I think that's a bit too open, right?
I don't want to know. I don't want people to know that. So
no, what she's saying that is that on Live Journal, which is basically a blog site, right? When you want to buy something, you just leave a comment, and everyone can see it.
How I want to buy this. Yeah. So it's a bit too.
Yeah. Then how do they contact you? You can call me at and then
email. Usually email. Yeah. Email is the best for me. Like if it's leaving a comment, I'll just.
But do you have to in the comment? You have to put your email and say.
Kinda. Yeah. And it's also the fastest comment first. It's like this comment, and then you start to see too many, and then the item's gone. That kind of thing. Yeah. But I just prefer email.
Yeah, more private.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we're gonna go for a quick break. But when we come back, more on finding cheap deals.